Yo, what is going on YouTube? I am Germ here. So, right now in the Pokemon card community, there is so many different investment opportunities, so many different collection opportunities, so many cards that are hot, different sets and different packs and different decks and different cards are just exploding in prices. And honestly, for the people who have been a part of some of this stuff, people are making a lot of money, people are having a lot of fun, it's going great. But for new people trying to get started, looking for a collection opportunity or an investment opportunity, or just for some really, really cool cards at a decent price, it can be a little bit difficult. So in today's video, I wanted to cover what, in my opinion, and in the opinion of a lot of other people, is a great budget investment opportunity. This Vivid Voltage Charizard theme deck is currently going for right around $25. You can get it, buy it now on eBay, and we're going to be covering how and why this card could potentially, or this deck could potentially increase by 2, 3, maybe even 4 times in the coming months and coming years, which is again a really, really awesome thing for such a low price. And it's really a price, $25, that anyone, or at least most people, are going to have access to. But before we get into that, I just want to mention real quick, if you have not already, please take a second and smash that like button. I would appreciate it so much. It really helps me out with the YouTube algorithm, helps me continue to grow my content, grow my channel, and it's one of the best ways that you can help support what we're doing here if you do like my videos and like the content and want to see more of it. Also, subscribe if you have not already. Helps you guys stay up to date on all my latest content so you don't miss out on anything we talk about in the future. So the reason I'm making this video, for one, is that I just had this come in the mail. This is my very own Vivid Voltage Charizard theme deck. This is sealed. I'm going to, I plan on keeping a sealed product. I am a big fan of sealed product. As you can see, I do have the cracked ice Charizard Holo in there, and it's a really, really cool card. And I think, honestly, this theme deck is pretty cool. I really like the packaging. I think it'll sit as like a nice piece on my shelf and stuff in the meantime while I'm holding it, but I am expecting this to be a good investment opportunity over time. And also, I thought it was really interesting because I had ordered this like a week or two ago. I had thought it was a cool opportunity. I had seen the prices. I had seen what people were saying about it, and it made me, convince me to pick one up. But then I also saw this Reddit post, which was posted 3 days ago, which I thought was a really, really good breakdown of the situation. So credit to you, user Break Your Teeth Now, for this awesome write-up about the Vivid Voltage Charizard theme deck big investment opportunity. And again, I bought this before this, so I just thought it was cool that, great minds think alike. We were kind of thinking on the same pages. And he really outlined everything nice. So I wanted to cover what he's talking about in this video and then show you guys some different prices on eBay and stuff so you can maybe make sense of why this deck might be a good investment opportunity, maybe something for you to think about, maybe something for you to look into. Again, don't just take my word for it, do your own research and everything, but I just want to present, the case to you guys out there, because I do think this is a really cool deck. I think it's a really cool card, and I think it's a pretty good opportunity for the future. So, this guy, this Redditor, is saying this will be our last and final post about the Vivid Voltage Charizard theme deck. This guy's been posting about it a ton over the last month. We've already called out the exclusive Cracked Ice Holo Charizard promo. Super, super cool card. Now that I'm getting to see it in person, too, I really like it. So this promo was at $15, but then it dried up. Now it's at $33, with eBay pushing $25 for buy it now. And here's some of the reasons why. So, this guy thinks it could be a good investment opportunity because right now the team-up theme decks, these were released 2 years ago in February of 2019, are currently at $100. And why that's important is because those are the only theme decks, the only other theme decks with a holographic Charizard. Yes, there is other theme decks. There's some theme decks with legendaries. There's some theme decks with Pokemon that maybe people don't care about as much. And those prices are fluctuating all over the place. But again, to get a holographic Charizard card inside your theme deck, it's team up and it's Vivid Voltage. And so that's why this is kind of the best thing to compare it to that he's saying, and I definitely do agree with that. So again, in just 2 years, those prices have risen all the way up to $100, and only 10 are currently available right now on eBay. It's bouncing around all over the place. So again, you can pick this up for $25 right now, and potentially 2 years from now, it could maybe, if historical data kind of is accurate and things in the market continues to move the way it is, could potentially be worth up to $100. And again, for the low price of $25, it's low risk. I mean, yes, these could definitely decrease in price if the Pokemon market as a whole starts getting in trouble, starts going down. These could definitely go down in value, but there is some high upside and pretty low risk for just $25. So that's at least giving us kind of an understanding of what maybe the ceiling for this pack is. Maybe it could reach up to $100. Now, you can argue maybe the team up Charizard is a little cooler, maybe it's more rare, maybe it's lower supply, maybe it's aged better, a lot of different things, but this Cracked Ice Charizard is pretty sick as well, and there are some more arguments. Another thing is the diminishing supply. So over the past couple of weeks, the available listings have really been going down. This guy says they're at 1,000, then they're at 850, now then they're 800, and they just keep going down and down and down. Target's website released 2 restocks a week ago, so most of the buyers have been holding, but now, we're eating into that supply, and you can really see things changing. So again, that over time, as that supply continues to get eaten into, this is, that's really going to help out the value. That could help out the prices with this deck a lot. And people are really eating into this. It seems like the demand is starting to outpace the supply. And that's why we're seeing the consistent kind of uptrend in the prices of this theme deck. Another big thing is the low print run. So theme decks are only initially printed like the Build and Battle of pre-release kits. Very, very similar to that. And this was confirmed. He said he talked to some distributors, stuff like that. And also he thinks that the print wave is low for this theme deck specifically because there is the rumor out there right now. I don't know if it's exactly confirmed yet or just really, really likely to be confirmed that theme decks are no longer going to be a thing in the new set battle styles that's coming out. It seems like theme decks are not a part of that at all. So it seems like they have been seeing maybe not the best sales on theme decks over the past couple of years. That's why they decided to discontinue it. So maybe if they were expecting lower sales, that they printed out less of these, and just the fact that it might be the last theme deck ever, just a lot of stuff really, really playing in the hand of this Charizard theme deck overall. So again, like he says, he thinks this is a really, really good buy at $25 that could potentially go to $40 to $60 in the next coming months. And again, even up to potentially $100 in a year or two from now. And that is really, really exciting. That's, again, an awesome investment opportunity, potentially, if everything works out how some people think. When we take a look right now, I wanted to show you guys that, like I said, you can actually get this theme deck, the Vivid Voltage Charizard theme deck, for $25 is the lowest buy now I could find on eBay right now. I was able to pick mine up for like $24, I think. So prices have been a little bit flat over the last week or two. But again, when you're investing, you got to kind of play the longer game, at least a medium term hold. If you hold this for at least a couple of months, that's where I'm kind of expecting to start seeing some gains, start seeing some returns and stuff like that. But either way, again, I just think this is a really, really cool card. It is a cool deck. I like buying and investing into stuff that I really do believe in. Now, my box got a little bit beat up in the mail. It's got a little bit of damage and stuff on there, but the Cracked Ice Charizard on the inside does look pretty good, and that's pretty cool. Another thing you can do is also, if you don't want to buy the whole theme deck, you can just buy the Cracked Ice Hollow Charizards, because theoretically these things could kind of move together as a Cracked Ice Hollow Charizard, or even raw card starts to increase in value. The deck should increase in value. So if you want a little cheaper entry, I think you can get the Cracked Ice Charizard card inside this deck for like $20. Maybe you can save a few dollars there, pick up a couple more of those. When we take a look at the Team Up Charizard theme deck, you will see right now that these are selling a couple days ago, maybe sold for around $100, around $100 again. Here, this sold for like $150 even. So this is, again, just 2 years after release of these theme decks, and you've seen how big the prices have been able to skyrocket, because again, this is a Charizard, it's a Hollow Charizard, it's potentially a low population Hollow Charizard, which is really, really great. Now, this isn't some insane, shiny Charizard or full art Charizard or anything like that, but that doesn't mean it doesn't have potential to run up to, $50, $60, $100 like we've been saying. And again, looking at the other historical, very, very similar theme deck to compare it to, I think is a very, very fair metric. It doesn't mean you'll get to the exact same price. It doesn't mean you'll, necessarily move in the same direction, but you could come close to it. You could underperform it, but you could outperform it as well. But I do think this is just a really, really good way to measure it. But the good, or the bad thing to kind of keep in mind is that, for whatever reason, the raw cards are not holding the same type of value. So right now, in the Vivid Voltage deck, the theme deck and the card are pretty similar in price. You can get a Cracked Ice Charizard raw for around $20, and you get the theme deck for around $25. I decided to pick up the theme deck because I really like sealed product, and I think the sealed product has a chance to outperform this card in the long run. And there's a risk of, if you open it up, what if yours has bad centering? What if yours has print lines? You could really devalue it by opening it up if your card isn't going to grade well or whatever. But these raw cards have really not kept pace with the Team Up Charizard theme deck. So really, for this set, it did make more sense to hold on to the sealed product rather than just a raw card. Now, for the graded versions of this card, the price have been absolutely insane. Here is the PSA 9 for $175, and the PSA 10, I want to say, is like is it like $800? Is it like $500, $600? I can't remember exactly which one. In January 1st, it sold for $350. Obviously, prices have gone up a lot since then. I think I want to say it's around $400 or $500. So if you can get one of these cracked ice Charizards in this package graded, and you can get a 9 or a 10, you can have a really, really good return on investment. Again, you're then risking maybe getting a 7, maybe getting an 8. You're also risking the market kind of getting flooded with 9s and stuff where, you know, maybe a 10 is the only way to make a good amount of money. But that's just something to keep in mind. You have a couple different options. You can hold on to a bunch of raw cards. You can hold on to some sealed product. You can try and get these graded, or you can just buy some of these that are graded right now and hold on to those as well. I really think they are all decent options. Again, what I personally chose was holding on to the sealed product. I think that is the lowest risk because I don't have to risk getting a bad grade on my card. I also don't have to pay the PSA fees. I also don't have to wait the time for getting it back and forth to PSA. I have my stuff now. I can hold on to it. And when we take a look back at the Team Up Charizard theme deck, yes, grading your PSA 10 is going to give you the best return over time, but there's also the risk of not getting a 10. And with the sealed product, you know what you have in front of you. You know what it's going to be worth. You don't have to, there's no really risk involved except whether the price is going to go up or down. But yes, in the end, I do think that this could be a really, really great budget investment for a lot of people out there. And I'm sure, and at least I hope, there's a lot of people looking for stuff like that right now. Because again, when the market's crazy, there's so much stuff that's $500, $600, $1,000, $2,000, $10,000. It's kind of nice and refreshing to see something for $25 that could actually make you a little bit of money. And you know, if you want to go a little bit bigger on this, you could buy 10, you could buy 50, you could buy 100 of these. You know, this thing can be as little or as big as you want it, depending on, you know, how much supply or whatever you buy. But that is pretty much it for this video today, guys. I just want to get this news out to you, what I'm thinking, what I'm investing in, what I'm doing, and why I'm doing it. Kind of my thought process behind all this craziness. If you did enjoy this video, make sure you drop a like. It really helps me out with the YouTube algorithm. I would appreciate it so much. Awesome way to help support the channel. Leave a comment down below. What do you think about the Vivid Voltage Charizard theme deck? Are you buying any? Are you passing on this one? Give me some reasons. I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts and opinions on anything we talked about in today's video. Subscribe to stay up to date on my latest content. Hopefully catch you guys in the next one. But until then, peace!